Caden Hartfield will be running at first base.
And we are back live here in Purvis, Mississippi as the Sumrall Bobcats are set to resume here in the bottom of the second inning against the Purvis Tornadoes. A new pitcher for the Bobcats, Landon Hawkins, after giving up 3 runs in the bottom of the second inning yesterday, reaching a pitch count. Mr. Braden Smith is no longer the pitcher, and that'll be Landon Hawkins on the mound for the Bobcats now. There will be a runner on first and third for the Tornadoes as we resume play. 2 outs, and he hits this one. Drew Swan flies out to the center fielder, so a quick 1 pitch, 1 out. And the Bobcats head to the dugout and set to resume things here in the top of the third inning. So the Purvis Tornadoes scored 3 runs in the bottom of the second, 2 off of a RBI single by Jacob Parker. So we will be back at the top of the third inning. This is Zane Berry, and you are listening to Bobcat Baseball. And we are back. Excuse me, we were having technical difficulties. But ST Mall strikes out to lead things off for the Bobcats in the bottom half of the inning. The pitcher now for the Purvis Tornadoes, JoJo Parker. Jacob Parker started things off yesterday for the Tornadoes, and Landon Hawkins turns on this one, and it bounces off the wall. Only able to get a single on that hit, but that is a very long single for Landon Hawkins. So after a strikeout to ST Most, Landon Hawkins finds his way on first.
Next batter, number 4, Leo Odom.
JoJo Parker comes in this game 2-0 with a 2.83 ERA, 17 innings pitched, 20 strikeouts, and 9 walks. Parker, a Mississippi State commit. Really known for his bat and glove, but he can spin it on the mound as well. Now the hitter for the Bobcats, Leo Odom, and he cranks this one to left field. This one may be trouble, and it bounces off the wall. And Landon Hawkins, rounding third, headed home. Jacob Parker unleashes one, but it goes off the backstop, and the Bobcats get one back on a one-out double here by Leo Odom. And he reached third on that throw. So back-to-back pitches hit off the left center field wall by the Bobcat hitters. And that'll bring up Cade Clinton. This is what you want to see if you're Coach Davis after having a lot of momentum taken away from you last night. It's a new day, and they come out swinging. So Cade Clinton walked his first at-bat yesterday, and he has taken 2 breaking balls now for 2 strikes. And that's strike 3 in the dirt, but he's able to reach first. So the Purvis Tornadoes unable to get an out on the strikeout, and that'll keep the outs at 1. So Cade Clinton reaches first on the strikeout, and that makes things first and third here for the Bobcats. Leo Odom stands at third. Cade Clinton now at first. And now the first baseman for the Bobcats, Jack Miller, stepping into the box. So if you're just tuning in, the Bobcats and the Tornadoes resume play in the bottom of the second inning. And 1 pitch, 1 out for Landon Hawkins, the new pitcher, got us here to the top of the third. And back-to-back doubles off the left center field wall has given the Bobcats a run here in the top of the third inning to tie things up versus the Purvis Tornadoes. JoJo Parker with a first to third move. So both the Parker boys have pitched in this game so far. A swing and a miss there by Miller. Parker picks to first, but unable to get Clinton over there. And you have to wonder, did the rain delay hurt the Tornadoes here? They had a lot of momentum in that second inning last night when the rain started. But things have changed so far in this game today. Jack Miller 0 for 1 based off of yesterday. And a pick off to third almost gets Odom over there. You don't see that much, a pick off to third, so Odom over there asleep, but he gets back just in time. And that one chopped to third. Turner jumps up, makes the play, throws it to second, and he throws it to first. And that is a great double play by the Purvis Tornadoes to send them back into the dugout. So we will be back here in the bottom of the third inning. The Bobcats score 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. 2 men left on. So we are back here in the bottom of the third inning. Hudson Walker set to lead things off here for the Tornadoes. He fouled the first pitch off he saw from Hawkins, and he does it again there. So Hudson Walker 0 for 1 in this game so far. Down with a 0-2 count. Landon Hawkins has been really effective on the mound for the Bobcats so far this season. He's got a 2-0 record, 1.4 ERA, 21 strikeouts, and six walks on 15 innings pitched. So a good walk to strikeout ratio here for Hawkins. And he gets another strikeout there. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Cannon Turner, who made a very impressive play over there at third. You get to see his athletic ability. And he is 0 for 1 in this game so far as well. Landon Hawkins spins a breaking ball, but it misses high for ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch. That one misses in the dirt. That brings the count to 2-0. Turner misses on the 2-0 pitch. A highly anticipated game here in Purvis tonight. I'm sure a lot of eyes will be on this score. And he takes that one off the elbow. And that'll give the Purvis Tornadoes a 1-out base runner. And the big Ethan Walker heads to the plate now.
Batter, catcher number 11, Ethan Walker.
And talk about impressive. He has gained 25 pounds at least since I saw him last year. He is looking huge for this Purvis Tornado. So a night where the wind is blowing straight out to the left field, you might not want to let him turn on one. So Cannon Turner stands at first for the Tornadoes. And he slides back safely there. And Ethan Walker walked his first at bat. And he fouls that one back. So a 1-1 count on Walker. And breaking ball misses in the dirt. Here for Hawkins. So after throwing a lot of strikes to the first two hitters he faces, he has pegged again and got Ethan Walker with a 2-1 count. That one misses in the dirt. And if you watched the game yesterday, the inning and a half the Bobcats and the Tornadoes played, you could see command issues were the issue for the Bobcats. And we've got time on the field. So a new ball issued here to Landon Hawkins after he licked his fingers and put his hands on the ball. But he's got a new ball, and it's a 3-1 count. On Walker, a fastball count. And he has a big swing and a miss. So the count goes full on Walker. Turner, a speedy runner over there at first, might try to steal one here. And he does. And the runner goes, but Walker fouls that one straight back. So a 3-2 count on Walker. Ball sets up outside. And the pickoff move, unable to get Turner over there at first. A beautiful afternoon here in Purvis. And the 3-2 pitch. A good-looking pitch, but it misses outside for ball 4. So back-to-back walks for the Purvis Tornadoes. And that brings up Austin Lawler. Lawler 1 for 1 in this game so far. And this is kind of how things got started for the Tornadoes yesterday. Just a few walks and a timely hit. And things can get out of hand quickly. And Landon Hawkins on a ball that just missed outside. And he misses there again. And looks like the pitching coach for the Bobcats heads out to the mound trying to calm Landon Hawkins down. So we will be back after the break. So after the pitcher's meeting, Landon Hawkins set to throw the 1-0 pitch. And that one a beautiful pitch on the outside part of the plate. And I know we were telling you statistics yesterday with 40% of the leadoff batters get on score. It's about 75% of pitches out of the pitcher's meeting. The pitcher throws a strike. And he's thrown 2 straight to bring the count to 1-2 here against Austin Lawler. And the pitch. A breaking ball, and that's going to be a called strike 3. So Landon Hawkins' second strikeout of the inning.
Next batter, number 2, Eli Lowe.
And that brings up the second baseman for the Tornadoes, Eli Lowe. Lowe struck out his first at-bat yesterday. A big opportunity here for the Tornadoes after giving up 1 run in the top of the half of the inning. And he takes a pinch outside for ball 1. So the 1-0 count on Eli Lowe. And another ball brings it to 2-0. Walker stands at first. Turner at second for the Tornadoes. A big swing and a miss by Lowe. Brings the count to 2-1. Eli Lowe, a phenomenal pitcher for this Tornado team. And he check swings, and it's going to make it for an easy out number 3. And the Bobcats head to the dugout, and we are headed to the top half of the 4th inning. This is Zane Berry, and you are listening to Bobcat Baseball. So Drew Davis, the hitter for the Bobcats now, he's down to an 0-2 count. And last time he had an 0-2 count, in this ball game. He put one over the left field wall, and that is where the Bobcats got 2 out of their 3 runs so far in this game. So Davis, 1 for 1 in this game with a home run. That did come yesterday. And he watches strike 3. So JoJo Parker strikes out Drew Davis to start things off here in the 4th inning. A strikeout looking. And that brings up Kellen Garcia. Garcia 0 for 1 on the day with a 6-3 putout. Looks like JoJo Parker's getting settled in on the mound for the Tornadoes. A swing and a miss by Garcia. So the 0-2 pitch. Garcia just trying to stay alive. And that one misses outside for ball 1. It was close, but the breaking ball just broke out of the zone. And a good take by Garcia. And the fastball fouled off. Garcia has been a spark in this Bobcat lineup here lately. And the 1-2 pitch, but he swings and misses here. So back-to-back strikeouts for JoJo Parker. And that gives the Tornadoes 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. And that'll bring up the speedy left fielder, Malik McNair. McNair is 1 for 1. He has a single in the 1 at-bat that he has in this game. And he fouls that one off for strike 1. And you can really tell JoJo Parker's finding a groove here, working fast, and wants to be on the mound. A lot of the times, when they work fast, that means they found something. But he misses there for ball 2. So a 2-1 count, 2 outs for the Bobcats, and he hits this one right back to JoJo Parker. So Parker does it himself this inning. 3 batters, 2 strikeouts, and a 1-3 putout. And that'll bring us to the bottom half of the 4th inning. This is Zane Berry, and you are listening to Bobcat Baseball. So things are about to get kicked off here in the bottom of the 4th inning. We have a ton of shout-outs. Miss Karen Thompson watching. She says, "Go Bobcats." Miss Christy Martin checking in from Folsom, Louisiana. As usual, Thank you, Miss Christie. And Miss Shirley Haddix, the heart and soul of Bobcat baseball, watching from her home there in Sumrall. So Landon Hawkins in the windup and delivers pitch number 1. And that one's going to go out of play on the left base, the third base side. So Paxton Cooper, the hitter for the Tornadoes.
Come on, both ways, let's go. Way out. Come on.
That'll be strike number 2 on the outside part of the plate. That brings the count to 0-2 here on Cooper. Cooper kind of got things started for the Tornadoes last game. Jack Miller camps under that pop-up for out number 1.
Don't worry. Daddy's home.
And that'll bring up the now pitcher for the Tornadoes, Mr. JoJo Parker. Parker has been walked twice in this game already. And if you want to see some impressive stats, you need to look his stats up. He is hitting .510 on the season so far. And he gets walked for a third time in this game. So JoJo Parker still doesn't have an at-bat in the game, and that'll bring up his twin brother, Jacob Parker. Parker busted things open for the Tornadoes in the bottom of the second inning with a 2 RBI single. And he's trying to bust it back open here in the bottom of the 4th. A swing and a miss by Parker on the changeup. A pretty changeup there by Hawkins. The infield shifted way right. Garcia playing the normal second base position, but Leo Odom has moved over to the 4-hole. And that one. And it's going to be trouble for the center fielder. And there's nobody at third. So JoJo Parker advances all the way to third with no throw, as nobody was at the bag on the 1-out single by Jacob Parker. So Jacob Parker now 2 for 3 in the game. 2 singles and a strikeout. That'll bring up Drew Swan. Drew Swan led things off for the Tornadoes when we resumed play. And he flew out to left field his first at-bat. I imagine some small ball will be played here. Jacob Parker maybe stealing. The Bobcats have 1 out. JoJo Parker on third, Jacob on first. That breaking ball misses high for ball 1. So Swan 0 for 1 in this ball game. And a good pitch by Landon Hawkins just misses inside for ball 2. So a 2-0 count. Swan probably about to come out of his shoes. So I imagine Swan hunting a fastball here with a 2-0 count, trying to take the lead here in the bottom of the 4th inning. And he gets the fastball, but it misses in the dirt for ball 3. And Landon Hawkins saying he's having grip issues on the ball. So a big at-bat here for Swan. He showed bunt with the 3-0 count. And obviously he was not bunting, but he takes it for strike 1. So the count 3-1 now. And Hawkins misses high, and that loads the bases here in the bottom of the 4th inning for the Tornadoes. And the DH for the Tornadoes, Hudson Walker, steps up to the plate now. Walker 0 for 2 tonight. He struck out his last at-bat against Landon Hawkins. The Sumrall Bobcats not throwing Leo Odom or Drew Davis, their top 2 pitchers on this team.
Where that hoodie?
Hawkins misses inside there. So an unpredicted move by Davis, not to start Davis or Odom. But they started Braden Smith in this game and brought out Landon Hawkins, who both have pitched well on the season, but not the probable starters that you would expect out of this Bobcat team. But he fouled that one back, and it goes to 1-1 here. So Swan at first, Jacob Parker at second, and JoJo Parker stands at first. And this is going to be a double play ball, but it gets under Davis's glove, and he's able to gather it and get one out. And they're appealing something. And let's see what this fuss is about from Coach Andy Davis. He's got a slide over there at second base, and he does not. And that could lead to a potential third out in the inning. Unable to make the throw to first. So we'll be back after the rolling. This is Zane Berry, and you're listening to Bobcat Baseball. So we are back. A lot of confusion here on the field. Davis appealed the slide at second. The runner did not slide, but with the bobble from Davis, they were saying there wouldn't have been a play at first anyways. So they call the runner safe at first. And the Purvis Tornadoes take a 4-3 lead here in the bottom of the fourth inning. And Jacob Parker stands 90 feet away from making this thing 5-3. And Cannon Turner turns on that one. But it goes foul. So a long strike by Cannon Turner. Now that could have really busted this game open. But it's just a strike here in the scorebooks. If either team's able to put it in the air to left field, it's got a chance. This wind is howling out to left field. And a swing and a miss, and he throws his bat into the dugout. So after absolutely unleashing on a ball, he loses his grip. Here on strike number 2. And that brings the count to 0-2. And a big shout out here, checking in from Holmes Community College, the former quarterback sensation, John Ford, who has had an excellent career over there at Holmes. And we, Bobcat Nation, wishes you continuous success over there at the quarterback position. And another big shout out, his dad is the football coach here at Purvis, Mr. Carter Hankins, the new quarterback coach for Holmes. And a big strikeout there by Landon Hawkins. So John and Carter, thank you all for checking in. And this is the end of the fourth inning. So we are headed to the fifth inning. The Purvis Tornadoes lead 4-3. We will be back. This is Zane Berry, and you are listening to the Bobcat Network. So we are back here in the top of the fifth inning. The most three important innings of a baseball game, the 5th, 6th, and 7th. And this is the start of it. And the Bobcats have nobody better than their leadoff hitter, Caden Williamson, set to lead things off here in the top of the 5th.
Back to the top of the batting order for the Bobcats, Caden Williamson.
Williamson is 0 for 2 on the night. But both of those came last night, so a new day, new life here for Williamson. He takes that one for a strike on the outside part of the plate. So the 1-1 pitch, and that misses low for ball 2. And that one a good pitch by Parker. Just misses high for ball 3. So the 3-1 pitch. And that one a called strike. That one might have been a makeup call for that last pitch. But that'll keep Williamson in the dugout. And there's a full count on Williamson. And he turns on this one. And it's hit to the shortstop. He bobbles it and makes the easy throw over to first for out number 1. So Williamson gets out on the 6-3 putout, and now ST Most set to hit for the Bobcats. ST Most struck out his last at bat. He fouls that one into the net. So an 0-1 count, 1 out. He fouls that one off his foot. And that will bring the count to 0-2. So trying to stay alive, ST Moss, and he takes that one outside for ball 1. A good take. Just missed on the outside half of the plate. And he sets up there again. But he misses on the breaking ball. And that brings the count to 2-2. Moss battling. And that one hits him in his helmet. So JoJo Parker loses him on the hit by pitch. That'll bring up Landon Hawkins. Hawkins got things started in the top of the 3rd inning with a ball off the wall. And he's 2 for 2 on the night. And that one barely catches the plate for strike 1. So Moss running for himself over there at first. And the breaking ball gets a swing and a miss. And we were supposed to have a special guest on again tonight. Not Nick. And JoJo Parker loses Landon Hawkins as he pegs his 2nd batter in a row. So runners on 1st and 2nd for the Bobcats now. And Ethan Walker heads to the mound to talk to his pitcher. Leo Odom, the hitter for the Bobcats, drove one off the left center field wall and got an RBI his last time up. A similar situation here. And he's one of those guys, if they pulled one with this wind, it could very easily work its way out of here. So I imagine they'll be working away against him, and the breaking ball gets a swing and a miss. So an 0-1 count on Odom. Moss stands at 2nd. Hawkins at 1st. Bobcats with 4 hits on the night. And Odom's got one of them. And that one misses out for ball 1. And the Purvis fans agitated about that one. So the 1-1 pitch to Odom. And a breaking ball. That breaking ball seems to be working for Parker. His fastball is the pitch that's gotten hit here so far since we've resumed play. And he spins, but no throw to second. And that one misses out for ball 2. A good take there by Odom. So a 2-2 count, 1 out. Odom swings and misses on the breaking ball again. That breaking ball must have a lot of spin on it. None of them landed in the strike zone. But Odom swings at 3 of them. And strikes out swinging. Looks like there will be a pinch runner in for Most. That'll bring up Cade Clinton. Clinton's seen the ball well here in the latter half part of the season. He's got the highest batting average on this Bobcat team. He takes that one outside for ball 1. Clinton 0 for 1 on the night. He struck out his last at-bat against Parker. And he's reached safely one time last night via the walk. But a base hit here could tie things up in Purvis. But the breaking ball, a swing and a miss. The Bobcat hitters got to find a way to stay back on that pitch. An 84-mile-an-hour fastball. But the 74-mile-an-hour breaking ball, 10-mile-an-hour difference there. And the 1-1 pitch. And that one, the fastball, down the middle for strike 2. So Rayner stands at second. Hawkins at first. The Bobcats down 1 run here in the bottom of the 5th in the national anthem. The national anthem just started playing here in Purvis Stadium. And that caused a timeout. But JoJo Parker comes set. And he misses on a breaking ball high. So 2s across the board here against Clinton. Jack Miller stands on deck for the Bobcats. Clinton just looking to pass the bat back. Has to simple things up. And just put the ball in play. I imagine a breaking ball will be thrown. And it is, and he blocks it in the dirt. So a good take there by Clinton. That's the pitch these Bobcat hitters have been swinging at. But he holds off of it, and that brings the count full. The runners will be stealing on the pitch. So if Clinton's able to put one in the gap, this could maybe score 2 runs with Hawkins' speed over there at first. So a 3-2 count. The inside moves trying to get Rayner asleep over there at second. And the full count pinch, a breaking ball, and he strikes out another hitter. So the Bobcats leave 2 runners on here in the top of the 5th inning. And the Purvis Tornadoes maintain a 4-3 lead as we head into the bottom half of the 5th. This is Zane Berry, and you are listening to the Bobcat Baseball Network. And Landon Hawkins back on the mound for the Bobcats. Ethan Walker, the hitter for the Tornadoes. The catcher, Ethan Walker, has walked both at-bats he's had in this game so far. A very big righty for this Tornadoes team. And Hawkins misses in the dirt for ball 1. Walker has been very impressive behind the plate. He is a key piece to the state championship team last year for this Purvis Tornado squad. So a 1-1 count on Walker. And that one misses for ball 2. That brings the count to 2-1. 2-1 pitch. He ropes it foul for strike 2. The Tornadoes have a 4-3 lead. McNair out of his position over there on the left, trying to get the foul ball. Causes a pause of play. But Hawkins toes the rubber. And he's got a 2-2 count on Ethan Walker. And the 2-2 pitch. And that misses low. So a full count now on Walker. He's already got 2 walks on the night. And that one's going to be a called strike 3. So a good pitch by Landon Hawkins getting called on the inside part of the plate for strike number 3. And that'll be out number 1 on the inning for the Bobcats. That'll bring up Austin Lawler. Lawler 1 for 2. He struck out his last at bat against Hawkins. Swinging a foul ball into the net there. So Lawler, the hitter Eli Lowe on deck. And another one fouled back into the net. So an 0-2 count, 1 out. Landon Hawkins trying to find a groove on the mound. And he misses high. That was the spot he wanted. Just trying to get Lawler to chase. But the 1-2 pitch. That one slips out of his hand. And didn't make it to the dirt. So Lawler has worked himself back into the count. The count goes to 2-2. And the ball inside makes it 3-2. The winner of this series will be the district champs. The two ace pitchers for the Bobcats have yet to pitch. And Lawler hits that one to Odom over there at third, but a good snag and a throw over there by Odom. And that'll be the second out of the inning. So Odom, a very nice play over there at third for out number 2. Eli Lowe 0 for 2 on the night with a strikeout and a flyout. Looking to get things started with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. So the 1-0 pitch. That one just misses inside. And let us know where you're watching today. You can shoot me a text at 601-408-0292. Oh, Lowe fouls this one for strike 1. So a 2-1 pitch. That one fouled away as well. So Hawkins has worked himself back into this at bat. And he brings the count even at 2s. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on for the Tornadoes. And the 2-2 pitch. Another foul ball. So Lowe staying alive. We got a few shout-outs. Raymond and Trudy McCraney watching from Lincoln Road there in Hattiesburg. And a very, very special guest, the son of the head coach for the Tornadoes, Brady Farlow, checking in all the way from San Diego, California. He says, "Go Tornadoes." Brady, I hate to tell you, you're watching the Bobcat Network. But I will give you a shout out since you texted me. A very good friend of mine. He knows a lot of history about this series. And I'm sure he is fully invested in this game. And McNair catches a foul ball over there by the fence in foul territory for out number 3. So we are headed to the top of the 6th inning. No runs on no hits, no errors for the Tornadoes. This is Zane Berry, and you are listening to the Bobcat Network. So Ethan Walker throws it down, and we are back in the top of the 6th inning. Jack Miller set to lead things off for the Bobcats. And a few more shout-outs. Owner of Mitchco Construction, Mr. Chad Mitchell. He is the man. And if you need any help with any projects, he is the one to talk to. He just built the tennis courts over there in Sumrall. Mr. Chad, thank you for all you do for not only Sumrall athletics, but the town of Sumrall. Miller fouls this one for strike number 1. And also for Mr. Chad Mitchell, he has the honor of being my neighbor. So a very lucky guy. Miller stands in with a 1-1 count. The Bobcats down 1 run here in the top of the 6th. So trying to get something going before it's too late. Since we've resumed play, both teams have scored a run. But the Bobcats were down 3-2 from yesterday's start. So the score now 4-3. The Tornadoes winning. And Parker misses out wide for ball 3. So a leadoff runner for the Bobcats would be huge here in the top of the 6th. But Parker works quick on the mound and fires that one in. But Jack Miller with a leadoff single to get the Bobcats going here in the top of the 6th inning. A huge at-bat there for Miller. And he's going to get a pinch runner. So Will Rayner pinch running for Jack Miller over there at first base. Another special shout out, Mr. Jason Hale watching from Seminary, Mississippi. Mr. Jason, a fantastic trim carpenter in the area and a super guy. So Drew Davis now the hitter for the Bobcats. Davis has 2 of the runs himself in this game with a 2-run shot back in the top of the 2nd inning. So Davis giving the signs. The Bobcats trying to make something happen. Parker takes to first, but unable to get Rayner. Davis, just a freshman, just hit his 2nd home run of the season in this game. And he hits this one to third. It's going to be trouble, and it's going to get over the third baseman's head. And Rayner rounds second, and he's going to hold up at third base. And he almost gets out, but he gets back to third. So a no-out double for Drew Davis. And the Bobcats have runners at 2nd and 3rd now. So a ginormous hit there for the freshman, and that'll bring up Kellen Garcia. Just unfortunate positioning for the Tornadoes. Turner was played in the grass, and that one took a wicked bounce over his head and got into the corner down there in left field. And the infield for the Tornadoes playing in, trying to keep the Bobcats from scoring the tying run over there at third base. Kellen Garcia, the hitter for the Bobcats. A big opportunity for him. And that breaking ball catches the outside part of the plate for strike 1. I bet you see a lot more breaking balls out of Parker. The Bobcats seem to be all over the fastball, but they cannot sniff the breaking ball right now. You saw it again there. So that brings the count to 0-2. I imagine he's going to throw it again here. And he does. But it misses outside for ball one. Garcia, McNair, and Moss due up for the Bobcats. And another breaking ball, so 4 straight breaking balls for Parker on the 8-hole hitter. That brings the count to 2-2. So Garcia trying to find a way to score him. A fly ball to the outfield will do it. She's got to get it through the infield. And that one is going to be trouble for Cannon Turner. And it's going to be able to score 1. He throws it to first, and it gets into right field. The Bobcats are going to score 2. And Garcia gets all the way to second base. So the throw and error by Cannon Turner over there at third allows the Bobcats to score 2 and to regain the lead here in the top of the 6th inning. So Garcia just doing a job. Not striking out. Chops one to the third baseman. And had to go to first on the play. And just throws it low over there to the first baseman. So the Bobcats now have a 5-4 lead. Looks like there will be a pinch hitter here for the Bobcats. But we will be back after the break. So Coach Tony Farlow walks back to the dugout after trying to calm his pitcher JoJo Parker down on the mound. But that'll bring up pinch hitter. Number 9, Cody Broom. He's hitting for Malik McNair. So Garcia stands at second. The Bobcats have a 5-4 lead now after the 2-run error. It looks like he's probably going to square the bunt, and he does. But he puts it in a good position. He barehands it, and they're unable to get him over there at third base. So a perfect bunt by Cody Broom allows Garcia to reach to third. And the Bobcats have runners at first and third now. And Malik McNair re-enters the game for Cody Broom, and Cody Broom just did a heck of a job getting that thing in a spot that makes it difficult for everybody. And small ball wins games, and that's where you see the little things in baseball come up to be the biggest plays in the game. So McNair stands at first. Garcia at third. No outs still for the Bobcats. And Caden Williamson, the hitter now. I wouldn't be surprised if he bunts. And he shows it. And he bunts it down. But it goes foul. And you see a team like the Diamondbacks, powerful teams, due to just generating runs. Sometimes the little things work best. Williamson takes that fastball for strike 2. Williamson's 0 for 3 on the night. He struck out his last at-bat. But he has a big opportunity here. McNair at first. Garcia at third. And that one's got Garcia over there in a pickle. But he gets out. And the throw to third gets McNair at third, so a double play That is a 1-5-2-6 double play by the Tornadoes. A very off-script play, but it comes up big for this Tornadoes defense. So Garcia got caught in the middle over there between third and home. Parker threw it to third. Turner threw it to home, got the tag at home, and then Walker throws it back to Turner over there at third for the second out of the inning. So a big missed opportunity for the Bobcats. They have 2 outs now, but the leadoff hitter, or the 2-hole hitter for the Bobcats, S.T. Most, in the box now. He is also hitless in this game. And he fouls that one off for strike 2. And that play is a play that you look back on after the game, especially if the Tornadoes are able to come back and win it. And it's a what could have been play. Moss fouls that one off and stays alive here in the top of the 6th. So Moss 0 for 2 on the night. Trying to keep the Bobcats alive in the top of the 6th, and he takes out a very close call over there. That's what you consider white line, just in between the plate and the white line of the batter's box. But he calls it a ball. So a good take by Most. That brings the count to 1-2. Catchers usually do have the best idea of what the zone is on that given day. But he swings and misses at a breaking ball up high. And that sends us to the bottom half of the 6th inning. The Bobcats score 2 runs to regain the lead. And we will be back. This is Zane Berry, and you are listening to the Bobcat Baseball Network. So we are back live in the bottom of the 6th inning. Paxton Cooper, the 9-hole hitter for the Tornadoes, set to lead things off. If you have my brother Zach Berry's phone number and you know him well, Sending him a happy birthday. It is his birthday today. I don't know if he's listening or not, but if so, happy birthday, Zach. Former 4-year player for this Bobcat varsity team. Graduate of the 2015 team. It's the 1-0 pitch to Cooper, and he drives this one up the middle for a leadoff single. And if you're the Tornadoes, that's how you want to start. That'll bring up the strong lefty pitcher, JoJo Parker. JoJo Parker 0 for 0 on the night, 3 walks so far. He's 0 for 0, and his twin brother 2 for 3, who stands on deck. And he tries to bunt, and Hawkins makes easy work out of it for out number 1, but then is able to get Paxton Turner over there to second. So JoJo Parker does a job. And now Jacob Parker, the hitter for the Tornadoes. And they're going to elect to put him on first. So I would say a very smart move. A smart call over there by Coach Andy Davis to put Jacob Parker on. He's 2 for 3 on the night. And that also puts the double play in order. So Landon Hawkins 1 pitch away with a double play ball. It looks like the pitching coach for the Bobcats comes out, and there will be a pitching change here in Purvis for the Bobcats. Drew Davis set to come in for the Bobcats and try to hold the Tornadoes where they are. So we will be back. This is Zane Berry, and you are listening to the Bobcat Baseball Network. So Drew Swan set to lead things off after the break. Drew Davis, the new pitcher for the Bobcats, the star-studded freshman on the mound. And you see why Coach Andy Davis wanted to do this the way he wanted to do it. And that one capped. But Garcia makes a fantastic play over there at second on the run for out number 2. So 1 pitch and an out. But the runners do move 90 feet. Davis trying to leave the Tornadoes where they are. A runner at third and second. Hudson Walker, the hitter for the Tornadoes. Hudson Walker is 0 for 2 on the night, and he struck out his last at bat. And Davis comes set. The 1-0 pitch. And he misses low for ball 2. So Davis just trying to find the zone. And Walker has a 2-0 count. You don't want to make a mistake here. Walker, a big bat for the Tornadoes lineup, but he takes that one. An 86-mile-an-hour fastball for strike 1. And that one, it's going to be a tough play for Garcia, but he scoops it up. And a very, very good play by Garcia. And that is what you want to see out of your second baseman. And that sends the Bobcats to the dugout, and they maintain a 6-5 lead here in Purvis. And we head to the finale, the top of the 7th inning. Bobcats lead 5-4. This is Zane Berry, and you are listening to the Bobcat Baseball Network. So now would be a great time to give our live stream sponsors a shout out here as we head to the top of the 7th inning. Jana King, BB Geomatics LLC, Diversified Forestry Management LLC, American Graphics, Landry Lewis Germany Architects, ComSouth, Chad Turner with Shelter Insurance, Covington County Hospital and Express Care in Sumrall, Spencer Nixon Agency with Alpha Insurance, and Pine Belt Chevrolet. Thank you for the sponsorship. And Landon Hawkins steps into the box, leading things off for the Bobcats here in the top of the 7th. And he takes a fastball for strike 1. Parker has been on the mound for the Tornadoes since we resumed play today. And Landon Hawkins had a ball off the wall. And he takes that for strike 2. The breaking ball, the Bobcats have to figure out a way to take that breaking ball away. He takes that one in the dirt for ball 2. You almost have to sit on the breaking ball. He's going to throw it, and that is his best pitch. So to take it away, that one misses outside for ball 3. Walker tried to frame it, but it just missed outside. So 3-2 count and a breaking ball. So another strikeout for JoJo Parker. And if you want to look at pitch tendency against some of these hitters, in the full count scenario, he has gone to breaking ball many times.
Number 4, Leo Odom.
That brings up Leo Odom. And Odom hits this one to center field. Could be trouble for Jacob. And it is. So Odom with a 1-out single. That's his second hit of the night. But that brings up Cade Clinton. Clinton, a strikeout victim in both his at-bats so far today. And he picks over there to first. Walker visibly mad. He got back. It was close, but he did get back in time. And he picks over there again. Odom really not even a fast runner for this Bobcat offense. He finally throws a pitch. And it's swung on, but missed for strike one. And another fastball. Gets a swing and a miss. So Clinton down 0-2. 1 out. Odom stands at first, and another pickoff over there to Odom. And the breaking ball. And they say he swings, so 3 strikeouts on the day for Clinton. But that brings up Jack Miller. Miller singled his last at bat here in Purvis. At the top of the 7th inning, 2 outs. The Bobcats do have a 1-run lead. He takes a breaking ball for strike one. You got to sit breaking ball here. Another pickoff to first. And he takes that breaking ball up and in for ball one. Can assume maybe a fastball here. And he gets it. Fouls it into the net. And I would almost assume a breaking ball is getting thrown here. You got a swing and a miss for strike one. Found the fastball back into the net and took a breaking ball for ball one. And he throws the breaking ball, and they say he swings. So that's strike 3, and the Bobcats head to the dugout. And Drew Davis heads back to the mound to try to keep the Purvis Tornadoes where they're at and win game 1 of this 2-game series. So we will be back in the bottom of the 7th inning. This is Zane Berry, and you are listening to the Bobcat Baseball Network. So ST Moss throws the ball down, and we are live here in the bottom of the 7th. Cannon Turner, the hitter for the Tornadoes. They are down to their final 3 outs. Just trying to score one and stay alive. But Drew Davis on the mound for the Bobcats, trying to shut the door and give the Bobcats their 5th district win of the season. So it should be a very exciting last inning between these two squads. A big swing and a miss there by Turner. Davis misses high for ball 1. That one barely misses the 89-mile-an-hour fastball. I'm assuming missed up. And that one misses in for ball 3. So a 3-1 count on Turner. And Davis throws a strike to bring the count full. So a full count now on Turner. And he misses away. So a leadoff walk. And that's going to help the Tornadoes.
Make the head rally. Come on, buddy.
So Ethan Walker, the hitter for the Tornadoes now.
Come on, boy. Come on.
And he could very easily win this thing for the Tornadoes in one swing of the bat. Turner stands at first. And Davis throws it, and he fouls it back into the net for strike 1. Ethan Walker, 0 for 1 on the night with 2 walks and a strikeout. If Davis were able to get a strikeout, that would be ginormous here in the bottom of the 7th. And that breaking ball catches the outside part of the plate for strike 2. So 2 strikes, an 0-2 count on Walker. And a good pitch, but he lays off of it in the dirt. Just trying to get him to chase. There were 2. A good block by ST Moss to keep Turner over there at bay at first. Turner, a fast runner. You can't expect him to steal because he is the tying run. But that breaking ball barely misses for ball 2. So a 2-2 count now on Walker. Turner at first. And that one, I don't know where that one missed, but it just missed for ball 3. That brings the count full. So if Walker's able to draw a walk here with no outs, that could be huge for the Tornadoes. And a runner steals a strike him out, and it could be a throw him out situation. But he gets safe over there at second. But the Bobcats do get one via the strikeout to Ethan Walker. That'll bring up Austin Lawler. So a big strikeout there by Davis gives the Bobcats 1 out, but a big stolen base there by Cannon Turner puts a runner in scoring position for the Tornadoes. Austin Lawler, he's 1 for 3 in this game so far, and he takes that for strike 1. A base hit. Turner will try to score. And that one, it is barely going to get out of play over there. Over the fence by the first base dugout. So 2 strikes now on Lawler. And Davis toes the rubber with an 0-2 count. Turner stands on second. Lawler in the box. Eli Lowe, the hitter, on deck. And the 0-2 pitch. And a big swing and a miss. So that's Davis's second strikeout in a row. But that'll bring up Eli Lowe for the Tornadoes. Lowe is 0 for 3 on the night, but has an opportunity to put his team on the scoreboard here in the bottom of the 7th inning. So Drew Davis delivers a fastball, and he gets driven to right field, and he is going to try to score him, and the hard throw home, and Most misses the ball at home, and that allows the Tornadoes to score. He would have been out on the throw, but the Tornadoes are able to tie things up. Clinton kind of took his time over there in right field. If he was able to get the ball out sooner, I mean, there wouldn't even have been a play. But he takes his time, and Moss misses it on the bounce. And the Tornadoes are able to score on the Eli Lowe single. So things all knotted up at 5. And Paxton Cooper, the hitter for the Tornadoes now. Lowe stands at first. And that has fired this Purvis Tornadoes crowd up. So Paxton Cooper, the hitter for the Tornadoes, then the top of the lineup for the Purvis squad. So this will be a big out for Davis. Lowe stands at first. Just a solid piece of hitting by Lowe. And a solid piece of defense. I mean, a great throw by Clinton. But it just seemed like it took him a while to get it out of his glove. And then Most just unable to handle it on the short hop. And that one barely misses for ball 2. So a 2-0 count now on Cooper. Cooper got a base hit his last at bat. A fake steal. That one just misses inside. Just got to catch that one better by Most. Back there behind the plate. So a 3-0 count. And Davis throws that one in the dirt. So a 2-out walk. Puts runners at first and second for the Tornadoes. And the Bobcats are going to call a timeout and meet up on the mound. And that'll bring up JoJo Parker. So JoJo Parker, the hitter for the Tornadoes, nobody better up for the Tornado squad. And that's when you look at the double play, the Tornadoes were able to turn off a boneheaded error by Garcia and McNair. That could have made a big difference in the ball game, but instead it was a double play and cut down a lot of momentum for the Bobcat team. But they're still in this ball game. Lowe stands at second, Cooper at first, and JoJo Parker walks up to the plate. Parker still yet to have an at-bat. He has been walked every time he has stepped in the box for this Purvis team.
Top of the batting order for Purvis. Number 1, JoJo Parker. 2 outs.
So the Tornadoes have the hitter they want up in this situation. The outfielder's playing deep, but they have to throw it home on a base hit. The winning run at second for the Tornadoes. And another breaking ball. Catches the outside part of the plate for a strike, too. So a great pitch by Davis. And he's got Parker with a 0-2 count. Ball sets up way outside. But that one leaks back over the plate. McNair is going to have to throw it home. And a very good throw, but it's not going to be enough. And the Purvis Tornadoes win here in the bottom of the 7th inning. A walk-off single by JoJo Parker. And the Tornadoes win of a score of 6-5 here in Purvis. So the Bobcats and the Tornadoes will meet back up in Sumrall on Friday night at 6:30 for the district championship. This is Zane Berry, and you are listening to the Bobcat Baseball Network.